Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. Just making sure we are live here. Think we are almost good to go. We are here at a really cool house today. Why is my live button not popping up? I'll get started anyways. Who cares? Hi, everybody. It's Eliza with Prisma Homes. I am here at 223 Drake Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. A vintage charmer, which is one of my favorite categories to show. And it's really an exciting property because it's big, it's in a great spot, and it is priced ultra competitively. So, so much to see, so much to talk about. We're going to be live here for probably 25 minutes or so. We'll go through the whole thing. Would love for you to ask questions in the chat. I will do my best to answer them on the fly. If you're watching this later, send a message with a question. We'll get it answered for you. I have been sick for about 1,000 years at this point. I'm well now, but you're going to hear my voice. I'm so sorry. I'm going to do my best with my voice today, but it's been a little bit of a struggle. I haven't seen you guys in a few weeks because of this. So just bear with me. I'm so sorry. It's that time of year, but uh, and halfway through the week, so that's good. Um, but yeah, this property has been listed for just about a week at this point. We do have multiple offers in. There is no hard and fast offer deadline, but we are inches from saying yes to somebody. So, what that means for you today, if you're interested, raise your hand fast. Get in touch with us or your realtor immediately and just make it known. And write the offer that's appropriate to you. This is a very interesting fall market here. You never quite know what's going to happen. We've been really encouraging people to get in. This home is priced incredibly. Uh, our price here is 400 flat. And for a 4-bed, 2.5 bath home with a 1-car garage and a basement in 08034, that's pretty wild. So definitely, there's a squirrel looking at me. Oh my gosh. Just like came right into the wind. Oh, there's two of them. Um, this is really an opportunity to get into Cherry Hill in the central part of town at an amazingly affordable price. Is there some work to do? 100%. We're not going to hide behind anything today. I'm going to really show you the condition of this home, make some suggestions. If you guys have any questions about that, you'll just tell me what they are. Um, there's work that I think anyone's going to want to do, cosmetic and otherwise, and that's factored in. We are at that price where you can do it because this home we're highly renovated. I'm going to call it minimum mid 500s. Because it's a big home. It's almost 20, it's 22, just over 2,200 square feet. And again, 4 beds, 2.5 baths, with a basement, partially finished. So don't sleep on this one. All right. So again, I'm Eliza Babcock, the listing agent here, along with my teammate Cassie Healy. You can get in touch with either of us. I'm just doing the virtual tour today. You don't need two of us on here. Uh, Again, get in touch if you're interested. If you're working with a realtor, get in touch with them. I don't think we're going to get to another open house here. So our only open house was last week. Um, should we get started? I think we should. Let's go ahead, turn this around. And it is very bright outside. I apologize about the glare. And we're going to start right at the front door. Oh, my voice is already going to go, but you'll bear with me. I know you will. So let's do the front door. It's a nice big front yard, really beautiful street. Just beyond across the street on the next block is the site of the old Kingston Swim Club, which, as you may or may not know, is being reconfigured into a community asset. It's going to be a park and a space for the community to gather. It's going to be really cool, and they're moving right along. It is a little dark in here. There's not a ton of lights left. We're going to do our best because it is bright outside. But straight back when you come in the door, family room, paneled, 1970s galore. There's wallpaper on most of the walls. There's a really awesome, what's it called? Glitter popcorn ceiling throughout most of the home. It's in pretty good shape. Tile floor entry. And then to my left, we're just going to do a lay of the land real quick. Powder room and straight through to the garage. I've just got the powder room door open there. And then straight up to the formal living room, dining room, kitchen, and then up that other staircase to the bedrooms. Just so you kind of understand, it's a real side to side split. The basement door is right here. But let's start actually by doing what I think most people would do if they were touring the home in person and they would step right up into this room. We'll do that level a little bit later. So you're going to notice right away big spaces, towering ceilings, um, really like space to breathe, kind of make it what you want it to be. Um, Huge windows to the front. You see that there's like crazy squirrel action going on out here. I don't know if you can see. They were like jumping at me. The window's dirty, but um metallic wallpaper on the back wall. Love it. This is a fun one to see. It's like a time capsule, but really big, bright spaces and really pretty mid-century angles. There will be hardwoods under this green carpet here. So if you've been looking for a project, if you have an eye for design and sort of opportunity, possibility, it doesn't get much better than this. This is something to be taken so seriously because you could go any which way. You could do like that modern farmhouse aesthetic. You could go sort of restore the mid-century appeal. You could do something super contemporary. There's a lot to work with here in a good way, not in like an overwhelming way. Look at that. Ceilings, I want to say, are about, we'll call it like 10 to 11 feet, perhaps, and lots of space. So if you want to watch TV in this room, you could put on this back wall here in the corner. You could stick the TV where this couch is over here and work sort of a sectional around it in some other areas. You could put it over in that corner over there. We've got the original wrought iron railings here. This home was built in 1956. So lots of original elements. And something I like to point out is sometimes people go, oh, original, I don't want original. Yeah, you do. Do you know why? It means this home's been really well taken care of for over, let's see, was 70 years. Um, it's the railings did not get torn down. The original hollow core doors are still here. That is home ownership A plus because it means that this home has been taken care of. We're now in the dining room here. As I was talking, I shifted into here. Nice big dining room, tons of room for lots of furniture. You see three big furniture pieces in here, plus a six-seater table. Same high ceilings. This glare is going to drive me crazy coming through the windows, guys. I'm sorry. High ceilings here. Look at that. I love the shape that chandelier is making, the cast. And there will be the same hardwoods in here as are in the living room. Mostly original windows throughout, I believe. We'll double check that as we go. Textured wallpaper. This I was asked if this is raised. It is. It's not insane, but it is a textured, raised, almost like an embossed wallpaper. And the way these two rooms connect, you guys, really good because it's kind of a double wide doorway. You would have an opportunity also. We'll talk about this in a second. Remember that this wall is here. Let me stand in here and give you this view. Excuse me. Told you I'm still getting well. It's a big kitchen. So let's start there. The kitchen, not galley, nice and big. You've got some storage over here in the corner, plenty of room for an eat-in, back door right to the backyard, and really a decent kitchen. This looks like it was renovated perhaps in the late 80s, early 90s. One of the only sort of big renovations that's occurred in this home. Everything else is pretty much the way it was built. So big kitchen. If you wanted to take this table out, you could do an island. Um, you could even put the table over kind of where the microwave is currently. But the thing to do here, which a lot of people have done, is to break through the dining room wall and make that big modern combo kitchen dining room, sort of like the luxury kitchen. Because this square footage plus that is quite a bit to work with. Let me step over here. All right, so we have square footage here for sure. And that's one of the toughest things. Like you can say, well, I really want a luxury kitchen, and the house just isn't big enough. That's not the case here. You've got the opportunity. Electric cooktop, there is gas in the home. If you wanted to convert to gas, you've got the original vent out to the back of the home, window over the kitchen sink, yay. There's a deck right off the back of this. And I really like, you don't need to keep it, but I like the visibility of having this. There's a railing and a cutout to the lower level. We have not really done that room yet. Um, I'm imagining for like a family with younger kids or for just like some connection with other people in the home, but you don't want them in your kitchen, especially Thanksgiving coming up, being like, get out of the kitchen. You can just kind of be like, hey guys, do you want, what do you want to eat? Or hey, come up here, I need some help. And they don't have to be, you're not like going around a wall and downstairs, and they don't have to be like right here with you when you don't need them. I'm always trying to get people out of my kitchen. Original slatted doors here. And again, that's a green flag. We want to see original things. And then let me step up here and give you the view. I think this is so pretty. Look here when you're coming down the stairs. That's really good, right? Like, not just me. Really pretty angles, nice mid-century architecture, very South Jersey, very sort of classic Kingston. And now we're upstairs. So another half flight of stairs up. We've got 4 bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start in here. So this is a really nice bright room. Big. I mean, the bedroom sizes are great. I want to show you, we have these on most of the closet doors. These beautiful original knobs. I absolutely love those with like the little Astro burst. Very 50s and 60s, but really a good size room. This, I think, is the largest of the non-primary bedrooms. Whoops, lost my balance there for a second. And hardwood. So you're going to get glimpses at the hardwoods. I'll show you in here since there's a nice kind of shine on them. Absolutely would need to be refinished, but in really good shape. Overall, the boards are good. There's no real buckling or warping that I can see on any of the ones that are exposed. Easily refinishable. We'll go to bedroom 2. Another nice bright one. There's those knobs again. Access in the closet for a bathroom. Nice closet space. 2 windows. A lot of natural light. It's a good thing. Hardwood's exposed in here. This is that same wallpaper that was downstairs. It's up here too. We're going to do a yellow bathroom, you guys. So we've done 2 bedrooms. We're going to do the main hall bath. There is a linoleum floor that's kind of buckling here. I'm imagining there's maybe the original tile under. I'm not 100% certain. Look at this sink. Amazing with that aluminum rim there. Looks like the medicine cabinet was replaced at some point, but that light looks like it could be original. So if anyone's looking for a restoration, this is a great start. There are a lot of restoration buyers for these mid-century homes, especially kitchens and bathrooms. This yellow tub is everything. And you see the difference, almost like a peachy tile with the bright yellow window over the toilet there. Nice big bath and shower combo. These are those original hollow core doors I was talking about. I think they're on every room, which is, again, a great sign. Linen closet here. Nothing fancy, just I can't do it with one hand. All right, primary is here. We'll do the primary at the end. Let's do the 3rd bedroom. This one doesn't have anything in it, so it's a little bit more difficult to scale. It's about the same size as the one I was just in, just slightly differently formatted. Not a single light on in here. So everything you're seeing is natural light, except the hallway. Closets with the knobs. And now let's do our primary. So obviously the biggest bedroom, nice king size bed in here. Windows on 2 facets, lots of room for furniture, extra big closet. So let me step back and give you this look here. And how nice to have your own bathroom. And it's this beautiful blue and white. I absolutely love it. A lot of original elements in here. The floor is amazing. Look at that mosaic tile. And we've got a stall shower. And it doesn't need to be huge when it's all your own and you're not sharing it. I think this is absolutely darling. Your very own bathroom. And really a nice space. You're in the corner of the home. Um, Hardwoods, you can see here there's an area rug down, but you can get a glimpse at them around the edges. Good stuff. And you have some differences in how you could maybe set this up with the bed either at this wall where it is or with the head over there, however you choose. There is an attic. We're not going into it. I don't do those on my virtual tours. But let's do the lowest level, not lowest, the lower level, the one that we came in the front door onto, and I said we would loop back to. I want to start you though with the powder room, which has the best wallpaper in the whole house, hands down. Look at this wallpaper. If I could take this, I would. Absolutely amazing wallpaper. I think it's just so fun. And then a lot of original elements in here too. It is a white and gray theme, so nice and neutral. This is the door to the garage. Let's go right in here. Someone submitted a complaint against me on the MLS and said, "You said it had a garage, it doesn't have a garage." I would like to present to you, the jury, the garage. I think it's because from the outside of the house, the garage door is kind of like camouflage to look more like just siding with a window. But like, please don't push the button if you're not sure. This is great. It's extra deep. It's a one-car garage, but like that's really far back. That's like the end of the house there. Um, Huge storage opportunity out here. So there's a garage, I promise. Now this closet's kind of like a pass through. I think this is really interesting. I don't know if there's a light. No, there's no light. This is like an ultimate catch-all downstairs closet that goes through. They've got a TV in front of it, but you can see right here the other side of it. I gotta tell you, I wish I had one of these. It seems great. Why don't we all have that in our house right near the front door? I'm not sure. And look at this family room. So this is nice and big. Guys, if you need measurements, disclosure, anything like that, send a message. We will get that right into your hands. But this is really a fantastic living space. And again, remember we have a basement that we have not gone down into yet. But this is nice and bright. There's that cutout up to the kitchen. Remember at the kitchen table, I showed you like how you could yell down? I can see right into the kitchen from here. So if you're looking for connection and flow, this is it. And ceilings are good. Um, it's the popcorn ceiling, of course, but paneling's in great shape. And then you're right here looking towards the front door. I think it's great. Put TV there. You could put it up against the wall. Really like highly usable space. And then we have a basement. So let's do the basement. So as I mentioned, it's finished. It doesn't have, it's just a painted concrete floor, but there's drywall, there's lights, and it's L-shaped. Not much going on down here right now, but could be. I mean, this is like totally usable space. Nice big closet. And then HVAC, utilities, laundry, all of that. I apologize about this light. It's flickering. Um, this is great. Storage, laundry. Here's our HVAC. Everything you need right here. Really big storage spot. So remember, garage plus basement plus an attic that I did not take you into. Concrete steps, love that. And then I think we should just take a peek outside. Any questions, guys? Shout them out now. I think we'll go out the kitchen door to the back. There's a deck. The deck probably, I wouldn't say it's unsafe or anything. I'm going to step right out on it, but probably needs to be redone. Not an expert, but so deck right off the kitchen here. Need a little bit of a fall cleanup. Um, Great yard. Lots of usable space, big patio. Siding needs to be power washed or replaced. I'm not sure which, but really a nice space. Lots of trees, lots of leaves, but it's early November. And remember, the price here is 400. And I'm going to say confidently and competently, if this were a fully renovated home, I think guaranteed value in at this moment, you can only talk in the right here, right now, mid 500s, potentially upper and beyond, depending on finishes and how modern and all of that. But just to be sort of conservative and fair, call it upper mid 500s. How about? I'm going to show you out the front too. And remember, I told you we need your offers like now, please. This is what I was saying about the garage. I think somebody looked at this and was like, there's no garage. No, that's the garage door. The whole thing goes up. It's like a trifold. This was probably very fancy when it was installed and looked like that. But this is a really nice street. Big front yard, big usable front yard too. Not too much traffic over here. You could really dress this up. I would trim these hedges back. Just needs a little bit of love. Look at the font on this. Always love a good font. Isn't that just perfect? Whoops. There we go. It's warm today. So we're on the west side of Cherry Hill, really in the center of town, but it is the west side. We're west of 295. The schools would be Kingston, Carusi, and then choice of Cherry Hill East or West. Just going to cruise around while we chit chat. Um, you are just like 2 minutes from Whole Foods, Starbucks with a drive-through. What else is right nearby? Couple more minutes to things like amazing restaurants, everything on Haddonfield Road and near the Wegmans, Garden State Plaza. Cherry Hill Mall is like 5 minutes away. Costco, Target, uh, everything. Trader Joe's. So much shopping, so many amenities. You could be on 295 in about 3 minutes from here. That would be exit 34. That would be the closest. Be on the turnpike in less than 10 minutes at exit 4, Mount Laurel. You could be in Center City under 20 minutes. Ben Franklin Bridge is like 12 minutes from here. Um, we're right near Kings Highway 73, 38, and 70. So for commuters, anything like that, you are in heaven. The school system is great. Cherry Hill is a wonderful place to live. Lots of community events, lots of ways to engage. We've got swim club culture. We've got really deeply rooted elementary school neighborhood culture, and with Kingston being no exception because it's so geographically defined. The 08034 zip code has been one of the fastest rising in pricing. So this would be a great opportunity to get in, get settled, and start making your dreams come true in Cherry Hill. My voice is about to cut out, you guys. I'm like pushing. Don't get the virus that I got 1 month ago. Just don't. Give myself a little rest here while we're cruising. So this is it. This is the home. If you can see yourself wanting to take this on and really create your home, I think I mean, number one, you should do it. Number two, you should come talk to us. We are very close to accepting an offer, so time is limited. But we'd love to chat with you. So send a DM, get in touch, questions, disclosure, anything like that, neighborhood area info, whatever you need. We're here. It's just like an open house. So thank you for joining me today. It was nice to see some familiar and unfamiliar names popping on and off here. So thank you so much. I am Eliza, one of the listing agents, along with Cassie Healy on my team. You can reach out to either of us. We can help you ASAP. Looking at squirrels again, in case you couldn't tell. They're just like right there. I hope everybody has a great week. If you're off for the NJEA convention, have fun wherever you're going. It's New Jersey week somewhere. I'll see you at the next one. Bye, guys.